Hey guys, it's been a while. It's weird in IVF land, right? Because all of a sudden things start happening all of a sudden, and you go through these long periods where nothing happens, and then everything happens. So we might be in a period where everything is happening, and we might not. We're in a weird one. So we had our follow-up appointment with our clinic that we hate, and we're waiting for our appointment with the reproductive immunologist in Toronto. And the reproductive immunologist is going to do two things. He's going to look at the protocol that the local fertility center put together for us and tell us if he thinks he'd do something differently. And he's going to look at all of the immunological factors. So most of that takes place after transfer. So that means that, stims and retrieval and fertilization, that's sort of phase one. And then he really looks after stuff that starts happening in phase two. Mostly. So I had cycle day 1, and this was, for those of you that live with endo, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's been a long time since I haven't been medicated. It's been a really, really long time. It's been years that we've been going down this path. And originally, the reason that we started down the path of finding out what was going on medically with me wasn't because we had been trying for so long unsuccessfully. It's because I was having these beyond insane, crippling periods. And I don't just mean I'm talking lie on the bathroom floor, throwing up, crying. And I'm not that person. You don't know me that well yet, but I'm not usually that person. And I remember saying to my doctor, this isn't normal for me. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be 31 years old and to have to miss work because of your period? That is not a charming thing. But I remember saying I started getting period anxiety. Okay, my period's coming. I need to clean my house and get groceries and clear my schedule and make sure that I have some time off work and make sure that my life is ready to run itself, because I know that for 4 days, I'm going to be a wreck. I'm going to be completely useless. And that's not normal, So I get my period, and it is so freaking bad. I mean, it is actually worse, and honestly, this is not an exaggeration. It is actually worse than the recovery from getting my fallopian tubes taken out. My last pelvic surgery, where I had essentially my tubes tied, was less painful than this cycle. So I'm a little bit worried that left to its own, medicated, the endo kept attaching things to things. Left to its own devices, I am really worried about what's going on in my pelvis. It feels to me like bad news. So we started doing the math. Okay, so we're going to see Dr. Laskin in Toronto on June 15th. And then he's going to do a bunch of tests. It takes about 9 weeks for those tests to come back. So we see him June 15th, that's July 15th, August 15th. So sometime between the middle to the end of August, we'll probably have a follow-up appointment, and then we'll have to wait until, and that's if everything goes perfectly. That's if he doesn't find anything that requires, some treatment, or if, his schedule allows. So best case scenario, we wait for a September cycle, and we'd either start a cycle with him or start a cycle locally, depending on how things go. So that's September, October at best. Every star aligns, all the things work out for us in our favor, which obviously, as you all know, always happen. And that kind of freaks me out. And then I started thinking, what if I need another lap? What if over the next few months, like it did last time, things attach things to things to things to things. Both of my ovaries, I'm already down to 1, are pinned behind my uterus and totally unretrievable. I need another surgery, which damages my ovaries further and hurts my chances of having healthy eggs. And then I have to schedule it. That'll be 6 months. So that's October, January, February, if I'm lucky, a couple months worth of recovery, and then a couple months worth of coordination. So pretty much this time next year we'll start again, potentially, which scares the absolute living crap out of me. So I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm thinking about, and today is the last day. Today is the last day to make this decision. We need to make this decision currently, as I'm speaking to you. So if you have thoughts, now's the time to comment, because I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about doing another stim cycle with the shitty clinic. I know, it makes me twitch too, but I don't know what to do. What if this is it? What if they're all already going, you may not get to do this again, and your insides are being beat up really badly, and you know, this may be it for you. I don't know if you can hear the dog, but he's really cute. We'll show you the dog after. But anyway, nobody knows what to do. I don't know what to do. If we do a stim cycle with this clinic, we do a stim cycle and a freeze-all. So nothing goes back in, everything, if it lives, everything goes back into the freezer until Dr. Laskin can give us some immunology input. But I don't know, it's a lot of money. Like I need to give them $10,000 today. Today I need to give them $10,000 just to start. Just to start. So okay, so here's why I'm thinking. Here's the percolation, okay? Help me. I do a month of birth control before I start Lupron. So that means if I started today, it's 21 days worth of birth control before I even start stims. So in theory, if I got to a place with Dr. Laskin where he went, oh God, what they're doing is so very wrong, there might still be time to pull out. I don't know what to do. Do we do a stim cycle and hope for the freaking best and throw some money at it and just hope? You know, worst thing that happens, it doesn't work. It's, you know, $15,000 or so down the tubes. So, just casual $15,000. Best case scenario, we get some eggs, we get some embryos, they go into the freezer, and we put them in at some point with some help. I don't know what to do. This is what I do. I go back and forth all day, every day. This is my thought process right now. And like I got a new job at work, like same office but a different position, and today is literally the day that we're talking about it for the first time out in the world, and what's happening in my brain isn't like, ooh, new job. It's like, what do I do with my eggs? So I don't know what to do. Do I do a stim cycle? Do I not do a stim cycle? Do I wait? Do I not wait? Am I just doing this because I'm so freaking tired of waiting all the time? Because that's possible too. I am really freaking tired of waiting all the time. Anyway, I'm sorry. This is mostly a video of me asking you questions, but I have no idea. I would imagine it is very much like raising children. I said this to one of my girlfriends the other day. All of the choices there's no clear-cut path here. There's no clear winner. It's not like, oh, well, obviously we'll go with path A because you'd be an idiot not to. Like, no, they all have really viable, really real pitfalls and really viable, really real wins. And I can't tell which one's bigger and better than the other. If only I had a medical expert to give me their opinion. Anyway, that's me. That's our update. I don't know what we're going to do. Today's the day we decide, though, so, you know, we'll let you know. The puppy is so freaking cute. Oh my God, we got the puppy. We've had him for like a week and a half. I don't have time right now, but I will post some puppy footage because damn, he is freaking cute. Like, he can't figure out how to make all of the legs go at the same time, so he walks like this, and he's very cute. Anyway, I hope your cycles are good. I hope your decisions are more clear-cut than mine, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And if you feel like flipping a coin for me and letting me know, you know, what your magic 8-ball says, sure, that'd be great. That'd be good. I'll take votes. Like, at this point, let's just take votes and see which side wins, because we don't know what to do. I'll keep you posted.